Okay guys, so I'm starting off with the moderate resistance band. I'm going to put this hair tie on because this hair is going to get all over the place. So, moderate resistance band, you want to have it a little bit above the knee, not below the knee. That's what the exercise we're starting on first. A little bit above the knee, pretty much directly above the knee. Just like so. Okay, I'm going to do my exercises this way so you guys can see my form. We're starting on the ground. I'm going to show you the exercise first, and then I'll have you join in and I'll let you know exactly how many rep ranges we're going to be doing. So, let's get those hands down on the ground as well. You want your hands flat. You want your feet flat. Just like so. You want to make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Just like so. Make sure that your core is pulled up. You're pulling your belly button through your spine. Just imagine doing that. And keep it like that the whole time throughout the workout. And we're going to go ahead. I'll show you a demo of 3 first. Kick it back and out. Kick it back and out. When you bring it out, make sure that that toe is pointed outward a little bit. And bring it back in. Just like that. I'm going to go straight into the move. We're going to do 10 on each side. 4 sets. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you stay on the pace with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get the other side. Make sure your form is still correct. Pull that core up. It should stay up. Belly button getting pulled through to the spine. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that toe is pointed out when it goes to the top. 6. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 7, 8. Straight arms. 9, 10. Good job. Okay? Now, what I like to do is I like to take 1 minute break between each set. So we're going to take our break. But this is a very effective workout, guys. Like I said, it's going to be raw, so no editing. If you don't have water, I suggest you go get water on this break. Water is very helpful. When you're working out, you don't want to chug it. You don't want ice cold water. You just want some, water that's cold enough to drink. I like to put branched chain amino acids inside of my water, which is BCAAs. It kind of helps you, it's electrolytes. So it helps you with muscle recovery at the end of the workout, and it also helps replenish you during the workout. It's really good in joint recovery. There's a link that will be in my bio on IG if you want to get you some, but I use it all the time in my water. So let's get started again. I'm going to go right back into it. Remember, you make sure that you have your hands directly under your shoulders. And that's as wide out as they go as well. Make sure those feet are pointed down. This set, we're going to do 15 reps each side. Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeezing at the top. 6, 7. Pointing up. 8, 9, 10. Squeezing that core. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Let's get to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2. Squeezing that core. 3, the whole time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's take that break, guys. Now, like I said, you can do whatever you want to do during your break. It's only 1 minute. And if you want to turn on your music, go ahead and turn it on. I'm just not using mine because I want to be able to talk to you throughout the moves. But you might need yours to turn up. I suggest you get your music sometimes. Well, I love to have my music to help me get through a workout. So, go ahead and get it if you need it. We did 2 sets, guys. Got 2 more sets to go. Now, you finding that this resistance seems a little too light for you, then you will go ahead and go up to the blue, which will be a heavier level of resistance. This is a bigger muscle, so you may be able to pull off a heavier level. If you find that this may be a little bit too heavy for you, go ahead and move down to the small. That way you can work your way up. If you're already at a heavy level of resistance, that's good. You can just increase the amount of reps that you do, so that way you can get more intensified workout. So it just depends on where you're at. You can always increase the rep amount, or you can go lighter or heavier on the band. Okay, let's go. 3rd set, guys. Same thing. Get that core pulled in. All the way pulled in, belly button coming up through the spine. Make sure those arms are shoulder width apart. Make sure those hands are directly, or should I say those wrists are directly up under the shoulders. And let's go. 1, we're doing 10 again. 2, follow me. 3, not your own pace. 4, if you can't keep up, it's okay. 5, but you should not be going faster. 6, 7, 8, if you have to take a break, that's okay. 9, at some point you won't have to. 10, all right? 1, 2, 3, other side. 1, 2, make sure you're pointing that toe out. 3, 4, 5, squeezing that core. 6, the whole way through. 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Take that break. I'm already starting to get a little sweaty, guys. And like I said, I'm on a moderate level of resistance, so this is the resistance I like to be at when I'm doing these kickbacks. But yeah, as you can see, these bands are very effective. If you never used them before in your workout, you will notice that these bands will get you right. And this video alone, you can continue to do on a day-to-day basis. Depending upon how sore you are. That's where those branched chain amino acids come in at. But depending upon how sore you are, you can do it. You can do it one day, skip that day, the next day for recovery, and then do it that day after that. So it just depends on your recovery level. Okay, we're about to start back up. We're going to go back into 15. This is our 3rd set. Same thing, guys. Get that belly button tucked and pulled in up towards that belly button. Make sure those arms are shoulder width apart. Make sure those wrists are directly under the shoulders. And we're starting right. Let's kick back. 1, we're doing 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's get it other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we have one more set. Take that break. One more set. On to the next exercise, guys. You're doing good. You're doing really good. If you're having to take breaks, more breaks than the 1 minute, that's okay. At some point, you will be able to do this whole workout without those breaks. Just know everybody is at their own level. This is not a competition in any way, shape, or form. The only person you're competing with is yourself. So just do what you can. Like I said, if you have to switch out bands, you don't have bands to switch out at this point, and you can't do it with your band. You can't make it all the way with your band. You can do it without the band, or you can just decrease the amount of reps that you're doing. That's what I suggest. And then, if I were you, if you're noticing this is too heavy, maybe you got a moderate band, go ahead and go purchase you a small band while supplies still last. Or if you're finding that the moderate band is too light, go ahead and purchase a heavier band. If you're finding that the heavier band is too light, go ahead and purchase a medium band. So that's what I would suggest. All right, let's go. Or less reps until you can get it up. Okay? Back at 10, this is our last set. Make sure that core is squeezed all the way up, belly button to the spine. Make sure those arms are shoulder width apart. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Your feet are flat. And let's kick back, starting with the right at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job, guys. We're done with that exercise. That was 4 sets with different rep ranges. We're going to go into another 4 sets of a different exercise, okay? That was really good. Like I said, I was using moderate level of resistance. That would be more of the reddish band. This exercise that I'm going to do next, I'm going to use the small, which is the lightest level of resistance. That's more of the pinkish orange band. I had some people order this, not too many. But this comes in handy for certain exercises. Now, go ahead, and it's going to come down here slightly above your ankle. You're going to have your legs out so that it can stay up. So you want to make sure your legs are out into a position to where they're not sliding up or down. That's usually about shoulder width apart, just like that. Make sure your core is completely up and tucked, just like that. You want to make sure everything is tight and you're holding it firm and your posture is upright, okay? And we're going to do what I call tap outs. So we're going to start with the right, tap out, tap back in. When you tap out, make sure your whole foot touches the ground. Tap back in. Tap out, tap back in. Tap out, tap back in. Okay? You guys are ready? 1 and 1 is 1. We're going to do 20. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2. Make sure that whole foot touches the ground. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep tapping out. I know it's getting hard. 19. Breathe. 20. Good job. All right. So that was good. Like I said, I'm doing that on the lightest level of resistance because that's kind of hard to keep getting that leg out there. Now, if you have a heavy band and that's all you have, you can try and thug it out and get through it with that heavy level resistance. Just get that leg all the way out there. Make sure that foot is flat on both sides. Going out, like I said, that's why it's beneficial to have all 3 sets so you can do all of these exercises according to where you're at with your level of resistance. So I prefer to use a lighter band down below. Let's just, do it the way you think works for you. If you have such a heavy level of resistance, you're struggling on even getting 1 set out, I suggest you just do regular tap outs with no bands until you can get a lighter band for that exercise. But if you can get some out, get what you can get out. Don't strain yourself and do what you can, okay? Yeah, but we're going to do it again. This time we're going to do 10. We're not going to do 20. I'm still going to use the same level of resistance because I'm not about that life. But I mean, you may be about that life. You may be able to use moderate. Like if I do moderate, it won't be as many. I prefer to get as many as I can to be as effective as I can and to maintain my form while doing so. It's always good to make sure you're able to maintain your form. If you're not maintaining your form, there's no point of getting it in. Okay? You risk an injury and all kinds of other things. All right, let's get it going again. Back on. Make sure it's at a point a little above the ankles to where, you can have it not falling up or going up. And then get that core pulled in. Make sure you're straight up, posture is right. You can put your arms here, you can put your arms here, whatever works for you. I'm going to start here. 1, 2, squeezing the core the whole time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try not to move nothing but your legs. 8. Make sure they're flat, touching the ground. 9, 10. All right. Ooh, that feels good, doesn't it? You feel that all in here? That's a good workout. So we're taking our little 1 minute. I'm going to press start. Go ahead and grab you some water if you must. Like I said, I'm sweating. I don't know about y'all, but I am sweating. Woo! I may need to put more water in here. But I hope you got your music on. Like I said, whatever it takes to get you through this workout, just go ahead and, have that going. Like I said, I normally would have my music on, but this is raw and uncut, and I'm just trying to make sure I explain so you can understand the way we're doing these moves, why we're doing these moves, and where you should have the bands at, and what band may or may not work for you in that exercise. Okay, we have 45 seconds. Almost time to get it back in. We got 2 more sets. We just did 10. We're going back to 20. All right? Let's get it. Let's go. Get it on there. Core in. Squeeze that core. Belly button through the spine. Chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! One more set. And off to the next exercise. That will be 4 sets. You guys thugging it out. We're doing good. We're killing it. You guys are killing it. And like I said, as you can see, the resistance bands are very effective. I wanted to make sure I get you guys some quality resistance bands that were going to be effective and, you know, not be too loose or too tight to where you couldn't even get the exercise in, or too loose to where you're just not feeling it to be effective for you. So, yeah, that's the plan, and I like what the outcome is, so I hope you guys do too. One more set, we have 45, and we off to the next exercise after that. We get it on so we can be ready to go. We're back at 10. Woo, I'll be so happy to see this 10. All right. Core tucked, pull the belly button through the spine, chest up and open wide. Let's go. Plant the foot. 1. Squeeze the core. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe. 9, 10. Woo! 2 exercises down. 4 sets, different rep ranges. We're going to do another exercise, guys. Go ahead and get that break in. You guys are doing good, killing it. We got some more exercises to do, and we'll be done with this workout. So we got 4 more sets of a different exercise. We're going to do 4 more sets of a different exercise. There's no point in me telling you guys the name of these exercises because you're following the video. Now, had I just been giving you one piece and said do the rest on your own, then that's different. But at this point, I feel like if I'm going to walk through the whole video with you, this is just a workout video. So I like to do my videos like this. I don't like to do those kind of like modules or whatever it is, PDF forms, to where they're showing you one exercise and you just got to keep doing it the whole way through. Maybe a clock may be on. That's not my preference. That's not my style. I know me. I don't like to follow those kind of videos. So I prefer to do it the way I would like, you know, to do it myself. I want to show my audience the way I like to do it myself, and that's the whole way through video. Whether it's raw or polished, it's still effective. Okay? So I'm going to get the moderate back. Get the moderate back. And this one, I'm going to get down here. This is more for a core workout. So you're going to have those elbows. I'm going to turn this way. Elbows flat here. Now you can be down low on this exercise, or you can be up higher. It just depends, okay? So with this, you're just going like this. Make sure you're squeezing your core the whole time. Foot going out, toe going out when you come down. So it's just an up-down movement, just like that. Push, push, push down, toe pointed out. Core squeezed in, okay? So let's get started. Core squeezed in, start with that. Elbows down, start with that. Feet down, start with that. You can put your head up if you need to, but I think it's best to put your chin down. And let's go. We're going to start with 10. 1, 2, 3, squeeze the core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take a break. Good. So yeah, that's a good workout for the core. And I feel like sometimes you may need to be a little higher. Sometimes you may need to be a little bit lower. It just depends on where you feel it at. It's more effective for me when I'm down here. But you definitely don't need to be flat. We're not doing it like that. So I prefer to be here. But I know somebody may prefer to be up here. So you can do it like that if you feel it more effectively like that. Okay? But if you feel it more effectively a little lower, just put your arms, your elbows down on the mat and go like that. Okay? We're at the 45 set mark. I hope you guys feel good. I know I do. We're almost ready to go. I'm going to keep this band on. I could take it up a little bit with a little bit more resistance, but this is a moderate level resistance and I'm fine here. But you're more than welcome to take it up if you have a heavier band. If not, you can get your heavier band. All right? Let's go. We're going to do 15 each side. Well, we're going to do 15. 1, 2, squeeze. Make sure the core is tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. That's 2 sets, guys. You're doing good. We have 2 more sets. We're going to take that 1-minute break. And get 2 more sets in. You guys are doing good. This is our 3rd set of exercises. We're on our 3rd set. We're going to go back to 10. Now this one it can be a little bit more challenging if your abs are not really strong, but that's okay. That's the whole purpose of doing it. We can build stronger abs by doing exercises like this. So yeah, you might not be able to do the number amount. Your rep range might not be there yet. That's okay. You can decrease it, jump right back in. We're able to jump right back in. It's okay. Like I said, you're on your own pace. Everyone's not at the same pace. You may just need to get a lighter band and you may be able to pull through. So it just depends. It's not a race, like I said. Just the only race is with yourself, and the only competition is with yourself. So if you can't keep up, at some point you will be able to. We're almost ready to go. Okay, we're going to go back to 15. Let's get it. 1. Make sure you're squeezing that core. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, point that toe, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, squeeze that core, 15. All right, we got 1 more set, and I'm so happy that it's 10. So we're going to take that 1-minute break. You can get you some water if you need it. Get your break. If you got a refill, go refill. I know I'm about near that point, but I'm trying to hold out. But yeah, get it in. I hope you're liking the resistance bands at this point. I hope you're liking this workout. Like I said, this is a promo video. Most of the videos that's going to be on my Built&Bodied website, that will be launching pretty soon. I'm pretty excited for that. Those videos will be HIIT workouts, and those will be in 20-minute intervals. So yeah, it's going to be kind of intense, but I feel like the way that I structure them, you should be able to do it, and it will be just like this. If you can't do it all at once and you have to stop, just jump back in when you can. But I'm excited about that, just like I'm excited about this. So I want to give you guys a video so you'll know how to use the bands. Without further ado, we have 1 more set. Let's get it. that core. 3, 4, point that toe. 5, 6. You're following me. You're not at your own pace. 7, unless you can't keep up, then you are. 8, no faster than this. 9, slow and controlled. 10. I threw that one in. That's a bonus. All right, y'all killed it. Good job. Good job. Let's take our break and off to the 4th exercise. We've already done 3 exercises and 4 different sets. I'm sorry. We've already done 3 exercises with different rep ranges. And I'm excited about that. We have 1 more exercise, I believe. Let me see where we at on the time. 31. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. So we're going to get this last exercise in. And we're going to call it a day. I might throw a little bonus in for y'all, which is a burnout. Y'all can see that coming. But it's coming. On this exercise, I like to use a heavy level of resistance because I'm going down low to the ground. Your legs are going to be pretty much wide. You want to try and get them a little wider than shoulder width apart, just because you're trying to get low into the squat. And it'll be more going into the glutes the further you can get down. So I'm going to use this heavier level of resistance with my band, just like that. Make sure when you're going down into the squat, your chest is up, just like that. Your hands can be here, legs are wider, chest up. You're sitting into it, you're pushing up, you're pushing back up through your heels. Sit, push up through the heels, okay? It's kind of like just one movement. You're letting go and you're pushing up, okay? You guys ready? Let's get it. We're going to do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, drop, ass to the grass. 2, try and keep those knees out. 3, 4, knees out. 5, 6, 7, 8, knees out. 9, 10. Squeezing the core, you're squeezing your glutes at the top of each of those moves. Now, if you're struggling with keeping your knees out, it's because your glutes are not very strong right now. So, the way to fix that is to go down on the band. I'm using a heavy band. You can use a moderate band. And if you notice the knees are still buckling, then go on a lighter band. If you notice the knees are still buckling, you might want to start with no band until you notice your knees are not buckling. But I feel like the best way to correct the buckling is with the band, even if it's at a light resistance. All right? We're going to go back into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right? Get my band back on. This is the heavy resistance once again. Legs are out. They're wider than shoulder width because I'm more into a sumo squat. I want a deeper squat. Okay, my core is squeezed in. I'm making sure this is one flowy movement. So you're just kind of letting go and pushing back up through the heels. Okay? And you make sure you maintain your core the whole time. Make sure your chest is upright. You're not leaning over to push up or push down. And you're making sure that your knees and your feet are pointed outward, okay? Try to keep your legs, your knees from bucking in as you're going through the move. Let's get it. 1, 2, add to the grass. 3, squeeze the glutes at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, got 2 more sets. That was good. Let me turn on my button here so we'll know when to start back up. My little timer. 2 more sets of that, then we're going to do a failure. Woo! Ooh, that tastes so good right now. I'm so happy to see this almost done. But as you guys can see, the resistance bands, there are so many exercises you can do with this. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. It was so many more exercises that I could have done. If you guys want a part 2 of the video, let me know. And I will make another video for this. I have far more exercises that I can show you to do with these bands. So, if you want a part 2, let me know. Failure will be 2 different exercises, 4 sets, and they're going to be all failure sets. But we're almost ready to get our last 2 in. All right, let's drop that ass to the grass. 1, push up through the heels, squeeze at the top. 2, let go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, chest up. 8, 9, 10. All right. Break again. Last one. Failure after that, guys. Woo, and I tell you about failure. Everybody's failure is not the same. But when you feel like you're about to fail, you got a few left in you, so try and push out a few more. That's what failure is. Those are the ones that count. Woo. I hope you guys are sweating. I hope your heart rate's up. Mine is. And I work out often, so if mine is up, I hope you guys are there too. Or you just some beast about this whole thing. But yeah, 2 more sets. 1 more set. Y'all know I can't count. 1 more set into failure. We're at the 45. Let me get some more of this water. Now, the only reason this video is raw and uncut, which most of my videos on this site will be like, is because I want you to be able to do the whole movement with me and not feel like you're being rushed or I'm moving to the next exercise too fast or it wasn't quite explained. So it's not going to be edited a lot. This is just what you're going to get, and I think this is effective. All right? Let's get it. Drop that ass to the grass. 1, 2, squeeze at the top. 3, make sure those knees stay out. 4, 5, toes pointed out. 6, 7, chest up. 8, 9, 1 more. 10. Woo! Yes. All right. Y'all killed those 4 exercises. We're going to take this break, and we're going to do this last 4 set in failure. Y'all ready for it? So for the failure set, I will be using moderate and light. Moderate and light. And as you can see, those are different sizes and they're different colors. I don't know if it's picking up different colors, but one is red and one is kind of like an orange pink. So we got 30 more minutes. 30 more seconds. I can't even count. We got 30 more seconds and we'll start with the failure. Failures for the arms, failures for the legs. On the arms, it will be the lightest band. If you don't have the lightest band, use what you have. Your failure may be sooner than others because you're using a heavy band. And a heavy band is going to be harder to do on the arms. So you might not have the same failure, which I don't expect you to anyway, but hey, let's get it in. All right, so I'm going to show you the move. Arms are straight out, right? Just going straight out, basically, not up, straight out. Straight out position, hands out, just like that. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you all you're doing is pulling the arms out and letting them come back in. They're not going to barely move, but that's what you're doing. That's the move, okay? We're going to do that into failure. That's a shoulder back movement, and it burns. So let's go. I try to count as I'm doing mine, and I kind of know what my number is when I'm at failure because I usually reach that number around the same time. I try and get a little beyond that number each time I get to it. So that's the same thing you should do. When you feel like you're about at failure, count out a few more and do those with it. All right, let's go. My failure, guys. I can't with it. I can't. So we're going to superset the other failure, being that it's a different muscle group. We can do that. Superset means just go right into the next exercise. Being that it's a different muscle group, we're going to do that. I'm using moderate. Once again, a little bit above the knee. You're going to make sure your chest is up, bend down, go straight into like almost a sitting position. I kind of want to be this way so you can see the move. You can put your hands here, chest up, or hands here. Okay? Feet stay flat the whole time. You just bring the knees in and out. The feet stay flat the whole time. Okay? Just like that. And that burns. But we're going to get it in. Let's go. Feet stay flat. Chest up. Woo. Woo. Lord Jesus. All right. All right, guys. We got 2 more. Back to the arms and then back to the legs. Let's get these arms in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's get it. Woo! 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 Oh, my shoulders are on freaking fire. Lord Jesus. Shit. Alright. Let's superset that thing. Let's get it. Alright. Back to the thing again. Put that Built&Bodied sculpting band right above those knees. Let's get it. This is it. After this, we are done. Like I said, if you want another volume, let me know. Go to my IG. Make sure you leave me reviews right up on this page, on this site, which is called Built&Bodied.com. fitform.biz, B-I-Z. That way, I don't know if you like it or not. All right, let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Get low into that squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Woo! Done. That was a good workout. You completed it. You done good. You beat it out. If you struggled through it, that's okay. You still did good. You will continue to strive. And at some point, you will have that workout mastered. Everybody's on their own personal time frame. No two people are the same. Your goals are your goals. My goals are my goals. You are competing with yourself. But that was just a promo for this Built&Bodied sculpting band. More merch to come. I hope you like them. If you feel like you need to purchase more, the price is still going to be $20. They're not going up. Get them while supplies last, guys. And as always, thanks for your continuous support. I really appreciate it. And just be looking forward to my website.